All right, hello everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. Go ahead and get this thing started. As I said, thank you all for tuning in. I, of course, am Rotype. Today, we're going to play a little bit of Factorio. I haven't played Factorio in a while. Go ahead and get the screen turned on here. So I had an urge to play some Factorio and to play the community map, which, if you're not familiar, is a thing that the Factorio Reddit subcommunity does, where every month there's a specific map and everybody who wants to plays the map. And at the end of the month, you all compare what everybody did. So I think it's kind of interesting to see, everybody has the same map and you see what everybody came up with, and you can end up with some wildly different factories with the same starting point. So I I'd jump in and do it this time. So as you can see, I have this big map exchange string that just ensures that we're all on the same map. So without further ado, go ahead and click generate. And this is our community map for March. Oh, we'll get started with some of the basics. I do have a couple mods. Let's see, I believe I also have the mod that hides what the mods are. But you can see I have a couple of these buttons. They're all what I would tend to call kind of a, I don't know, quality of life, I guess. Everybody defines that a little differently, but stuff that makes things easier without really appreciably changing the game. So I don't know, I get used to them, and so I like to stick with my things like long reach and, I don't know, squeak through, bottleneck, stuff that if you're familiar with Factorio, they don't really change recipes or anything. But if you're not, just know that I'm playing with mods, but nothing that, like I said, drastically changes what's going on. I didn't get any coal out of that. It's a shame. Where is our coal? Let's actually just take a look at our map here for a second before I jump in. So we've got a ton of iron or stone here. Our copper apparently has been replaced by water. I do have, one of the mods I have is an initial scan mod, so you'll see it kind of going off and scanning our area a little bit more. So I got coal over here and coal over here. Well, neither that close, but I haven't seen any biters yet, so that's good news. Oh, there they are. All right. Unfortunately, community map or not, the very beginning of this game is almost always the same. Go ahead and get that going. Actually, you know what? I got enough stone from those rocks. I'll just go ahead and start that there. Yeah, man, looks like I have quite a walk to either of these coal patches, which is going to be a little annoying, I think, but I don't know. The beginning is always annoying. I want to get just enough of this so I don't really have to worry about it for a while, which unfortunately might be a lot. See how he's still doing. I think I was only on woods. It's just, man, so far away I can't even long reach. Yeah, so this is gonna run out in just a second here. Come on. Well, maybe it's lasting longer than I thought it would. All right, here we go. All right, so that should run for a while. In the meantime, hopefully, yeah, all right, we can get a couple more of these going. And I'll just get these into a circular setup and then hopefully not have to come back here for a while. Normally my first priority is always iron, but with this coal so far away, I think we're gonna have to get that taken care of first. All right. It's still running, good. All right, that should be enough to take care of that. And you will go here. Good, now they can feed each other and I don't have to run all the way back there for a while. From here, obviously we'll focus on, first things first, power. Get one of these while I can. And really just the normal beginning game iron crunch. All right. Let's see, let's take a look at a map while we wait a little bit. So, got a lot of water going on. I can only assume, at least in my experience with these maps, is the water gets even more kind of fractal's the wrong word because then it's not a pattern, but the more kind of just scattered and odd looking, the farther away you go from the spawn. A bit of a ways to go. Our next iron is here, but 9.9, that's a lot. And then, well, that's probably more off map. Another little tiny one here. Are those, yeah, little bits of coal. Almost useless, but sure, we'll use them for something. We're going to very quickly need to get more copper because of this situation. So it looks like early on, we'll probably be heading, yeah, none of these are very big. Now there's 1.6 million. So I'd like to try and make my first external mine at least 1 million so it's worth all the startup of getting trains and all the other stuff. So it looks like we'll have to pretty quickly head out this way to get more copper. Of course, while I've been planning, my stuff has run out. That's fine. Let's see. So let's get probably another 1 or 2 of these burner drills. And we'll probably get one on copper as well, but I want to move fairly quickly to electric. Oh man, this coal is so far away. Okay, there we go. Power this guy up. And of course, we just kind of do our waiting. Get one more. Probably not the most optimal, but early game. I'm going to try this game. If anybody's watched some of my older Factorio series, you know I have I don't know, I guess you could call it a little bit of analysis paralysis. I spend a lot of time trying to plan things out. And sometimes even just getting basic things constructed automatically takes me a long time because I'm too busy, you know, planning or drawing or only willing to build it in the final orientation. I'm going to try not to do that in this series, but no promises. Let's see. So I think one of the first things, I might as well go ahead and plan. What do I have it under here? Steam engines. Here we go. So I'll just kind of figure out where I want this to go. Let's see. We're going to have some mines there. So maybe I kind of want to put it down here, but that copper is annoyingly, well, we can probably just stick it in like right here. There we go. So that'll be our kind of spot for power, at least the first setup. Luckily, speaking of that analysis paralysis kind of situation, I have a lot of my layouts already in blueprints. So I won't have to kind of figure it out, at least for some things. Be able to just kind of plop them down. Ooh, might need to make some more coal. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do 2 more of those, and yeah, might as well get some more. Okay. Just get this so it's producing a little bit more. Let's see, this one goes this way. Nope, that one's going the right way. Which way is this one going? Yeah, okay, I think that is working. Yeah, good. Okay. So that should solve our coal problem. Well, it looks like everything's actually powered for the moment. We'll go ahead and get this one there, and gonna need to cut down some trees. Probably my least favorite activity. Oh, we can get a steam engine, and I want a wooden box, actually. Come on now. There we go. This will just collect stone for more furnaces. And then we do need some copper to make our offshore pump. Oh, we need some pipes too. Let's get all this going. Run the pipe here. You know what, for starters, we'll just go directly like this. This will go here, and this will go there. This tree is going to be annoying. Get rid of that. Did I make poles? No. There we go. Make some poles. All right. Just kind of waiting for some of these things to run. There we go. And I'll just do those 2 for now. These small poles, as always, are rather annoying. We'll run this out here. Oop. Oop. There we go. All right. And we should be able to get ourselves some electric miners. Yeah, just a bit of copper. Here we go. Just get 2 for now. Pick these up. And very soon gonna need to do this. Probably not at the moment. This is actually possibly one of the quickest runs to electricity I've had. How do I want to do this? See, it looks like probably want to go crossways. Ah, can always change it later. I'll just kind of go maybe here. Oh, I have no transport belt or anything, so that's not gonna actually work for now, but there we go. And again, for now, let's just, oh, I don't have any. It's not efficient because one of these electric ones will fuel 2, but for now, we'll just run that. Just getting more iron is the point right now. Now this is gonna run out of coal. There we go. I have that module, and one of my mods puts these, assumes you're gonna put either modules or I guess fuel, because you can't put modules in these. And then when you place them, it ends up blinking that it doesn't have the fuel. Go figure. So, all right, let's, I think the next priority is probably getting coal electrified. That way we can get power to our boiler, or get coal to our boiler to get power running. Put that there. Other than that, though, we're looking pretty good. Let's already start talking about the bus, I think. Because the way I run, I'm trying to be a little more free-flowing, but I do still have kind of a structure I like to stick to. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have a vast space without water that we will eventually have to deal with. Let's see. Maybe we do... I usually like horizontal buses, but this almost is asking for a vertical bus here. Either that or we get horizontal this way. Yeah, maybe we do that. Okay. So we got raw materials here. I wish we had some kind of like drawing tool other than these. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Other than these icons. But so let's just say raw materials here. We'll say, let's see, I think I can go, here we go. Confirm. So we say the raw materials move horizontally down the bus like this. That puts the smelters. Let's see, where's the smelter icon? I can use this guy here, confirm. And where'd you go? Am I blind? Yes, there we go, confirm. And then that means up here will be the finished products, or sort of finished products, the actual kind of outputs. And they move down like this. And then we'll just carry those down this way. Raw material, kind of raw bus, smelting, product bus, and then we can either build the manufactories up here, maybe have to deal with this, or we can build them back down on the other side. We kind of decide we don't need to keep continuing the raw bus down. We can build the material, the manufacturers, the assembling machines and whatnot down here. It's a little bit less landfill or who knows what we have to deal with down here, but I think that'll be the plan. So probably, yeah, good. We have plenty for this. We can build a bunch of transport belt. And actually, I'm going to build several of these as well. One of the first things I want to get going is a automated transport belt assembling machine, which just occurred to me. Need to actually research. So let's see, yeah, let's just do assembling machine first. And I do have to actually make the science packs by hand. I'll queue them up. Set myself to the annoying task of cutting down trees. I don't have to do all of this at once, but just clear off a decent little patch here. Okay, so we have this, which can go, see, I think the bottom will be right here. There we go. Ooh, I need to arrange my hotbar. There we go. So this will run right through the trees. Hopefully, it looks like I'm gonna have to go either around or through the iron ore, but to be able to just send this directly over to the boilers. Okay. Might also actually, for once, research grenades. I don't normally, but they're pretty useful for clearing trees. Although I do have, I believe I have them installed. Yeah, I have nanobots installed. All right, so we'll get to nanobots and have the nanobots deal with the trees. So we gotta do all this nonsense ourselves first. No idea if that went through. Doesn't look like it. Oh, one more. Hey, with the trees. Okay. And I'm sure, oh nope, you're not in the way. All right, sounds good. Now let's fill these. Do need to build a science lab, which needs what? More copper? Yeah, all right. Do one of those. Now, if I want to bring, maybe I should bring the coal in from the bottom, just to kind of clear all this space. And I'll do it. I see no reason not to do it. Maybe I'm out of belt. That's a good reason. I'll bring it along the bottom, just kind of duck out of the way, because all of these resources are going to be going up towards the bus. So, let's see here. I suppose I can run power. Hopefully, well, nope, 10 poles are not going to be enough, but I can start to run power. Offline. There we go. And out of power poles. Okay, well, make some power poles. I do have, here it is, the lab. Just kind of flop there. And dump these in there. Should take care of that for a while. Let me get this rock out of the way. All right, how far down do I have to go? Probably to about here. Of course, there's a tree in the way, which means a bunch more transport belt. You know, while I have them, where are they? Here. Might as well actually just leave these. Make some of these. I don't like making more than I need, but if I have them, I might as well use them. See, grab some coal. And do I have, yeah, all right. So let's run the rest of this power over. Of course I'm off. All right, good enough. Eventually we'll need to, well, let's make it, oh, never mind. Can't make another one. Well, that'll at least get us started. Before I forget, I am going to dump more coal in the boiler though. Here we go. And looks like we don't quite have enough belt yet to connect, but we're getting there. Grab more of this. Let's see, made some more of these. We did get our first research done. All right, great. So next thing we need is logistics to get splitters, because that will be very useful. Get rid of this tree. Get out of here. Okay. Can't tell if I got through again as usual. There we go. All right, more transport belt. What's your deal? Oh, you're pointing the wrong way. I guess I need this to go here. It looks like that should be good to go as soon as I get this coal in place. We'll go up, over. Ah, almost. Clear out some of this. Yeah, just give me all that. And I dump this in here, and this in here. Should also probably just be making some more science. Oops. There we go. Now we shouldn't have to worry about power. Just to be safe, I'm gonna make one more and put it on coal. Probably don't need it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's, well, while we're talking about it, let's go get some coal. And let's see this, whatever, just all of you that need it, have some coal. Got 5 more of these. You know, stop. We'll do the miner first, then 5 more. And the next thing will be, actually, well, I don't know if I have time for all that, but we'll do an assembling machine. There we go. To get some of these transport belts automated. And you know, I'm so used to playing without worrying about biters. I do need to actually pay attention. Yeah, okay, so here's the nearest biter nest. We are building to the north as well, so hopefully we'll be okay for a while. We'll probably get a radar sooner rather than later, but radar does make more pollution in and of itself, so we're okay with our initial scan for now. Still just constantly going back for coal. Can you imagine how annoying that would be without long reach? I don't think I could play this game without long reach anymore. Just so used to it. Alright, let's get some assembling machines because... Actually, and let's also make this more efficient. These two should be able to run 4 of these. I don't even have 4 yet, but... at the very least we can, of course. Let's shove this over a little. There we go. Alright, not ideal, but good enough for now. I do want 2 more. Picked up all this crap I don't want though. This can go in here. Good, okay, 2 more. We'll go here. And there. Supremely unideal, but I don't really care. Gets it done. And I don't know, just here, have some. Okay. And then we were working on this. We were going to make some gears. Hey mouse, how's it going? We're playing your favorite game. No, not Tarkov. And whatever, we'll just take straight from there. This one will be transport belt. Ugh. The lack of straight lines. Well, whatever. Don't look at it. You need iron. we should move this up, actually. I'm standing in the way. There we go. I don't have any of those. Okay, make some of these. Up this. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. And, you know, can I'm gonna kill power to everything, but I'm gonna do this. And then we also need an output. And a wooden box. Alright, so now I don't have to deal with that. The next thing is a simple red science automator. So I need to figure out how to get copper from way down there. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of transport belt. 21. Yeah, well. The flashlight looks different. I think we might have played with a mod that gave us more light, I think, when we played. That might be what you're remembering. I turned it off because when I play my solo games, I like to have the different effect. I suppose it does probably look really dark on stream. I'll have to remember between this session and the next either stream or video or whatever I record to go back and add the light mod. I think they did at some point also. It used to only be the wedge and they added the glow and the wedge. I don't know. The Factorio devs are so like up on changes all the time. I sometimes can't even keep track. Oh, I did not need all that. There, that's enough. All right. Transport belt. Let's bring this down. Oops. Wow, that was a total mess. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just turn this and run out of belt. So I think we will just do this here, and it's going to be super inefficient because, well, actually, you know what? We have enough of these machines. Let's do it here. And you go here. You need more of that. And then we can go directly from here into another machine making these. And I'll take this and just kind of stick it there. Ugh. All right. Well, like I said, as soon as I remember, or in between the stream and the next, or this video, I will go back and add the light mod. The reason I take it off is because when you get farther along into the game, you can get the night vision goggles, which when they first made them were super like annoying. They were all you get that green tint that you usually see in games, but then a couple patches later they fixed them, or I don't know, they made them better, where instead of the green tint it was just like black and white if it was dark and the night vision kicked on, which I think was a really cool look. So I liked the way that looked. So I took the light mod off so the night vision would actually show up. But I forgot that on YouTube and everything, it's probably a little dark, at least until I get the night vision. So like I said, I'll try to remember to get the light mod. And then once I get all the way up to night vision goggles, I'll probably turn the light mod off so you can see the night vision goggles, but it's probably a ways away. Okay. We got a copper plate coming down slowly. We should be able to pick, let's see, only red science, but we can do turn on nanobots, get automation. Probably gonna want some walls and steel, and armor, lights. Actually, I should probably, speaking of radians for the loyal viewers, I'll move lights up the research queue. How's that? This is my concession to your needing lights. There we go. We'll do it. Well, actually, you know what? We'll do it next. This is how much I like you guys. And then what? I don't know. Turrets. Sure. Whatever. Sounds good. Now I'm going to start planning my actual like real base. Let's see. think I want a road, as always. So to get a road, I actually need to smelt some stone. I only need one of these doing this. And let's put this here. We'll do that. We'll get, I need another box. And I need power. There we go. This probably needs coal. Yeah, here we go. You can have coal. And now I can have some brick. As soon as I have 4, I can at least make a blueprint. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I have my path that I want to build, and I want to build it above the water and above the copper, so nothing really gets in the way. I see no reason to really go much farther, so I'll give 2 extra spaces just for, I don't know, space. This will be our walking path. I like to do this to make sure once we have cars, we have a place to go. Not worry about running into stuff. There we go. Now I do wish this would show up on the map. I mean, I know it's a blueprint, but really help with planning purposes. And now let's actually just go into, well, actually no, this needs to be our raw bus. So, oh, I don't have any transport belt. Let's go up to 4. And we'll go 2 in, 2 spaces. Oh, I wanted that to be a blueprint. Ugh. Okay, one at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't mind that one. We'll call this iron. There we go. Another space of 2, and we'll do another 4 for copper. There we go. What else raw do we need? We need, we'll put stone, and we'll put coal. Okay, looks like I'm back. I'm not sure why I dropped the stream. We're having a pretty crazy storm outside right now. So possibly something, hopefully my internet sticks around. Looks like I'm back to not dropping any frames. Looks like that was just a hard drop. So hopefully you all are still here. Hopefully everything is coming back. Let me know if there are problems and I'll look into it from what I can. It looks like my internet is fine. I don't seem to be dropping any frames other than just that entire drop, but we'll see. Let me know if I should look into something. In the meantime, I suppose I'll just go back to what I was working on. This rock out of the way. Now, another thing I like to make sure to do, let's get robots. No, not that. Where, maybe in a different folder here. Here we go. Nope, 1 block. Somewhere here I have the perfect spacing of roboports. I don't remember which. Oh, here it is, RoboSquare. Okay, so this is my like perfect square of roboports. They're exactly spaced. And I used to try to build all my bases based off of this, but it doesn't seem like this is going to work with our current layout. So I think as long as I keep them on the square and keep paths, should be okay. So maybe we'll ditch the RoboSquare. Just go straight into here. Let's see. Yep. Still checking on stream health. Looks like, can't tell if anybody's here. Might be having some internet connection issues. Just check on this. Yeah, it looks like my stream is maybe having some issues. So if you're here, stick around. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to restart the stream, see if I can solve some of these problems. So I will be back very shortly. Okay, I restarted everything. Let's see if this is working at all. I'm showing, at least on my end, stream health looks okay. I did just restart. I refreshed both the YouTube side and my stream side. Looks like I wasn't getting chat or the stream at all. All right, good. So it sounds like at least you can hear me, and at least I'm now getting chat again. So let's transition back to this. Let me know if it how the quality looks. Again, on my end it looks okay, but you have to let me know how things work. Hopefully the wind didn't just blow down a hole into some kind of utility connection or something in my neighborhood. Okay, where were we? I should have actually let this run while I was fiddling. It would have made me more transport belt. But I do actually have a decent amount of iron stored up at the moment, which is nice. Let's see, do some of this. Do not have logistics, which will enable me to get splitters, which will help a lot. So I should probably prioritize that. We'll stop this. There, that sounds good. So I think what I'm going to do is split off the coal, run this up here. Through the trees. There we go. Okay, so the coal will come up. And I might as well make, I think, let's put water and oil on the outer two. I'm going to make this one coal. And then stone will go there. Come up and over. So all we need is, we do have a splitter now, so I'll put the splitter here. Whoops, nope, that's not where I wanted. Here we go. All right, so now we can get coal on the bus. And as far as iron goes, I think I will send it all to the right and then merge it somewhere. Is this more iron? That's kind of weird. It's like a single 67. All right, well, whatever, there. Pull 67 iron out of the ground there. And then run this up. So let's see, eventually this will be underground. I don't even know if I have that researched yet. Yeah, okay, that was part of logistics. So I'll get a bunch of this. And iron, I want to make the top one because that's the most used. And actually, I don't need all four though. At the moment. Just run it up and let's see, it'll go to here. Clear out this. There we go. And we'll do under, up, under, up. And you know what? We might as well do it over the path too. All right. Let's connect the overflow. It'll be just fine. Give it this one some power. Good. Now copper, let's see, I have 3 of these. I guess we'll start with 3. Do kind of a 1, 2, 3 situation. Take this. I do want to start, whoops, as early as possible, so I'm gonna run this all the way down here to get the bus kind of set up. Eventually we'll have a train station, probably like right in here where the big iron, well actually we're gonna need the train station before the iron's gone because our copper's so meek, but somewhere in here we'll have a train station and then it'll come up. So let's see, this is fine, good enough. Nope, didn't need that because this is the copper. Iron and copper, good to go. Hear this. All right. Let's get some more transport belt. I'll feed in coal. Oh, these need power. Oh, some more power poles. Hurry up. While we're at it, let's take a look at how our power's doing. Yeah, we're gonna need another steam engine. One of these, and while we're at it, might as well do another row. There are these trees. There we go. This go, oops. There, and there. I'm gonna need a burner inserter. I believe that's it. Should be everything. Yeah, it doesn't need solid fuel. There we go. All right, so now we should be fine for power for a while. So, what are we doing on transport belt? Not great. Okay, well, this is done. Get rid of that. And we will go there. So we'll go back into my stack of rock. Go back into my stack of blueprints. And not in big blocks. Have small blocks? Nope. Production. Yeah, here we go. 40 furnaces. I don't remember why I had 40. 40 was, I've forgotten all of my calculations. Oh, Ursi, still not connected, huh? So I'm now seeing chat again, and I'm also, everything on my end suggests that I'm streaming healthy. So I did have to, like I said, I had to refresh my browser, and I refreshed the streaming software, OBS. So hopefully a refresh will do it on your end as well. So I had these 40 furnaces, and like I said, I forgot the math on why 40 was a good number. But we're gonna go down maybe just a little bit. Yeah, we'll go to like here. There's all those trees. Actually, 40 maybe is what fit. Going back to my, where was it? Robo square. So if I put a robo port maybe kind of down here, looks like the other one, let's just pretend I had some here. Just do that. And then I'll go get my furnaces. Yeah, it looks like 40 is what fits kind of neatly in between 2 robo ports. Okay, glad to hear I'm coming in. So like I said, on my end, it looks like everything's good. Hopefully, Ursi, you're able to just kind of refresh or something, and it'll clear it up on your end. So yeah, I think we're gonna stick with this 40 number, and we're gonna do Looks like I can probably, hard to tell. Maybe I'll give it one extra for some space just in case. So I'll put it one off of the path. As annoying as this is going to be to have to mow down all these trees, I want to give myself some space to get the raw bus set up properly. So I am going to do it there. I have to bite the bullet, cut down some trees. Good news is Nanobots is getting there. So I wouldn't say done yet, but getting there, and that'll be better. Oh yeah, Ursi, Chrome always works better. I don't know what browser you were in before, but always Chrome. But I'm glad you're back. I'm glad it's working, regardless of browser of choice. All right, good enough. Okay, so we'll go here. Let's see which side. I usually like the coal on the bottom just because I'm, I don't know, an aesthetic person. And in my head, it's more aesthetically pleasing. So we're gonna do this. Hopefully I have enough to at least get some, whoops, some of this running. Just get the first few. There we go. Now I don't have steel, but I don't have stone either. All right, good, I can make 23. We'll just make a whole bunch. Oh, I gotta get power up here too. Man, all these early game things that I've forgotten about. Let's do, oh. Can't even use my radar trick because I don't have radars yet. Running out of coal everywhere. I'm a mess. Okay, pick up all that. We're gonna do a little bit here and there. Okay, that'll be good. Maybe some more of this. There and there, good. Okay, what was I doing? Running power. Here we go. So we have power. Should have probably designated a spot for power. Maybe we'll just run it here for now. Actually, yeah, there we go. And then, sure, let's line it up. We're gonna have to go across like this. Make sure I'm not in the, there we go. Ah, disaster. Let's make a bunch of these. Yes, I spend the time to do this because it annoys me. Okay. Chrome has a memory leak? And that's surprising. Although I have noticed years ago, years and years ago, when I first switched to Chrome, it was like amazingly faster than everything else. And now at work, sometimes they make us use, for certain applications, they make us use either Internet Explorer or sometimes Firefox. And Chrome is not, it's still faster, but it's not as blazingly, like noticeably faster. I don't know, maybe it's a bunch of extensions and stuff I have installed, but still prefer Chrome though. Okay, let's see, we need power and we need, let's run these up here. Ugh, these little poles, I swear. We also need coal. We might as well get that going. Let's see, that will come in right here. And split off. Good. We have our iron line. Well, sort of. Just get these. There we go. I have no inserters, of course not. Build a bunch of these. I don't know why I have iron ore in my pocket. We do have nanobots now though, so I'm going to build myself. Where is it? Here it is. A nano emitter. And contrary to the last series I played where I went nanobot crazy, I'm gonna try to not use the construction bots so much. I will probably be using the termites like crazy, but try to stay away from the, well, maybe not stay away, but I'll probably try to use the construction bots less to motivate myself to build like the real actual robots. They're actually a lot more functional. But if you get hooked on the nanobots, then you don't end up using them. All right, good enough for now, although I do need to clear this middle way. I want to run the end product up. Okay. So here's our pretend RoboPort, and I'm out of belt. I'm also going to build a couple of radars. I believe it is time. So let's grab this. Oh, and I need to force fuel. Probably should have fueled the one running science instead of the one just running an empty. Oh well. Okay, fuel, you need fuel. Anybody else? Everybody else good for now? Good. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking at where to run the main bus. So it looks like I only gave one space here. I usually like to have two. So this will be one space up. Let's see, it'll be not here, but it will end. It'll end here. I'll have two spaces of, well, space. This will be, I think, the path. We'll go here with the path for this. This will be the path. Whoops. This will go under the path. Try and clear some of these trees. I see what I'm doing. And that allows me two spaces before the bus starts like this. And actually this is going to be 1, 2, 3. This will be the fourth one up here. And I'll do this in ghosts like that. And there is the start of our bus, kind of the main part of it. And it's going to look a little weird because there's going to be RoboPorts. Well, I might put a RoboPort on both sides, but may or may not be RoboPorts on both sides, but it'll do the job. Forgot to actually power these things, and I also need inserters. That's what I was working on. There we go. You guys. Like that. Of course, I'm one short. What am I out of? Everything. Mostly copper, though. There we go. Oh. Well, looks like I need to get my copper smelting up a little bit more. And I also need to build lights. You know what I'll do? I'll build 15 inserters and 15 lights. Hopefully you all can see what's going on, but I have lights in the blueprints, so I'll start utilizing them. Let's see, these can go here. Do I have any more of the? Oh yeah, I got lots. Okay. Oops, that's not correct. All right, that'll do for now. So the next question is, how many of these columns do I run? Now, I think, if I remember correctly, you usually do... Oh, actually, I believe I have a blueprint for it. Let's look at my blueprints. Chemical plants, here we go. Furnace, 7 by 20. Is this the same? Yeah, it looks like it. However, I don't remember what the math was that corresponded to this. I'm assuming this was 4 blue belts, because that's what I kind of scaled everything for in my blueprints. But that's like a lot. So I don't know, let's just do like 4 for now. And then I'll create a space, and then I'll do 4 of copper. And as we need to, I can kind of fiddle with it, but it'll be fine. So do I want space in between? I don't really think we need it. So there's 2. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Stupid trees in the way. There we go. Line up the power poles, maybe? Yeah, there we go. 3, 4. Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay. So I do like to have paths cutting through every once in a while, so I'll give it the normal 2. And we'll just do this. Ah. Got a tree. So this will be a path cut through. I think I messed that up somewhere, but can't really see into the tree for now. Good enough. Finish that out later. So here's our bunch of smelting, and our map is already out of date. So let's see, we'll delete this one. And I'll try to kind of stand in the middle so I know where to place. Stuck on a tree. There we go. This is give or take the middle, so if I go here and I just say iron, I'm going to say that's iron smelting. We don't need these anymore because we're building the bus. And then next to it, we'll get started with the copper smelting. So we're going to go same height, 2 tiles of spacing, so it'd be there. We'll go ahead and get copper running. Oh, these trees. Can I make nanobots yet? Yes, make me nanobots, please. I'm so tired of this crap. But at least these are running. Oh, and I have radar. Yeah, let's place a radar down. And let's do the normal. There we go. So. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. It's big enough so I can map cheat. Grab all this stuff. And this is still not done, but whatever. Unfortunately, it's not big enough that I can reach the coal over there, but actually we really shouldn't need to now that coal's on the belts up here. Now, termites. How about you? I do need... Here we go. I need to undecon these guys, so the termites will actually do it. Oddly enough, if you deconstruction planner the trees, the termites will not attack them, at least in my experience in the past. Oh yeah, way better. Yes, no. I keep remembering my hotkeys. There we go. Undecon these guys. Excellent. Yeah, you too, because I need to run the raw bus. So, I need coal. Yeah, we're damaging our belt. Oops, oh well. Eventually there'll be some robot to fix that. Or I'll get OCD enough that I'll actually fix it myself. I don't know why I'm running the iron, because we don't actually need the iron. We need the copper. And okay, enough for the termites for now. Also need, there we go, the road. And I'm gonna run it here too. We'll make this underground. And that, and that. All right, so this one goes here. Good. And then bring the coal in. Excellent. Oh, coal, yeah, here. Good. Let's grab some of these, and copper especially we don't need a ton to begin with. So I'll just run like that. Go. Yeah, 3 is fine, I think. On each side. Oop. Some more of those. I do have lights. I don't have power over here yet, but let's run the power. Sure, there. This one doesn't need to be there though. Okay, we'll go here. Of course, it doesn't line up right, but oh well. There. And we'll bring this up to the end. Power here, and I need more power poles. There we go, off 4. All right, we need to get this running so I can get more copper. There, give me more copper, please. Come on. Got 1 more power pole. Okay, some of these. Good, I think that's everything. Put the lights in. Oh, big rock in the way. Ugh, another big rock. Okay. Get this set up. Ooh, out of underground. Man, I'm always out of something. Let's see, I don't want this in my inventory, and I don't want this in my inventory. Oh, it looks like we're getting the bus, the main bus, pretty well set up, at least for early game here. Let's grab some more transport belts, please. There you go, there you go, there you go. 400 brick, well, that'll do me for a little while, I guess. Oops. Damn. Okay, I guess we're gonna go need to get that brick. Where was it? Here it is. Whatever. Get a nice square and then go back to Ghost. Okay, so from here, this was the top, I think, right? So we'll go like this. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Excellent. So yeah, eventually this will build out, yada, yada, yada. But we have, actually I should stand kind of over here. Put our icon here to say, there we go. That is the copper spot. I like it. Things are nice, organized, straight lines, it's good. So from here, and we annoyingly have bits of water in the way, but we'll run the bus out. I think the next thing, actually the next thing is probably steel, not, I was gonna say electronic circuits, but probably want to do steel first because it requires more off the raw bus. Let's go ahead and switch to termites again. Let them do their work for a little bit. So let's see, we have everything we need. I think in my blueprint library, push the right button. I do have a couple different options. Yeah, I have this one, which is an old option that I don't think I use anymore, but I must not have saved the new one. Yeah, because this is like a, obviously a short version. I guess I could just extend it. There's no real reason I couldn't. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. Okay. So all the termites are working. I think I can grab this. Pretend, let's see, so I have 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and, oh, I'm out of termites. And I need copper for that. I should probably put this in a box. Go hoover all this up. So I should probably clear out kind of this path just so I'm organized in my head. As soon as I get some termites, I'll go ahead and do that. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so this is 4. Grab my brick. Give it a 2 spacing, and here we go. This is my next vertical path segment. Oops. There we go. Didn't mean to do that, but oh well. So here we go. Vertical path comes in like this. And I've got to clear all this crap so I can see what I'm doing. That's probably offline. Ooh, that's definitely offline. Yeah, you guys, there we go. Okay, so we have our path. That means here is where we do the steel. Now I have 2 options. I have that other one where it kind of goes down and then loops back up and around, or I have kind of a sequential thing. I think what I remember I used to do, or at one point I did, is I'd put basically like one here and then another one below it directly. But in this case, I think mostly because I didn't save a blueprint of that, and also we don't have the space to do that, we're going to go ahead and use the double. So I will clear that one. Push the wrong button once or twice just because that's what I do. Here is this one. Fortunately, it looks like, you know, I could just make this, and I don't like the spacing in between. Lately I've been liking to put my columns right next to each other. So change my mind. We're gonna go back to this and we're gonna say, what was this? This was 1 space up. Okay, so here with 2 spaces like this. Yeah, done. Okay. We will unclear this. Oh man, am I out of termites again? So this one is going to be iron and coal, same as it was before, but then it's going to come back. Ooh, I think in the vertical direction. Yeah, it's got to come back vertically because the coal will come down again. Yep, okay. So instead of going down, we'll bring it back this way. Work probably underneath 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I can drop right underneath all this. So if it's going this way, why did that do that? Don't do that. We're going this way, yeah. Perfect, look at that, great. So then it'll do that, and I'm out of transport belt, but then it'll go off to the right and right into the next column, which I will clear space for right now. Ooh, we're already gonna run into that water. Suppose I can make some landfill, but maybe I'll wait until we need the production. That way I don't waste stone and time dealing with landfill until we're actually going to use the output of the furnaces that would be there. All right, good enough, cleared all that. Now we stick this one, and this one can be exactly the same as the blueprint. Except this, oh, we still need more transport belt. Here we go. What are you waiting on? Oh, nothing. I do want some coal, but I don't have it. We'll deal with that later. So this can just come in like this. Yeah, well, fine. We'll do this to there. And then the coal comes in like normal. Like this. We need a splitter here, and I need more splitters. But you can clearly now see how this is going to work. Comes in from there. It does not go off that way, and this one comes out as steel. Perfect. I may move this up here because this is, what are you waiting on now? Yeah, this is just not working for him anymore. So I suppose we'll have to actually go down there instead of doing it on the map. Although, because I don't check that often. Yeah, still plenty of space for the biters and our pollution. I have wood, but I don't really want to burn it. Okay, we're done with this. You guys, good job, but now you're done. Okay, clear this, clear this, clear this. Actually, I'm gonna leave that wooden box because I don't want to carry around these. You, I guess, can have some fuel. So can you. Just kind of to keep science going. Let's see, how's the speed of this? Looks like it's waiting on the furnace, so I can't really speed it up. All right, good enough, whatever. All right, fine, you can have some too. Now, I was moving my temporary. Ooh, get this out of here. Moving my temporary setup up here, and while I'm at it, kind of want to make them blue just to run faster and clear out these trees. Thank you. And these trees. Good. Okay. Oh, of course I don't have any transport belt, and I picked up the factory making them. Oops, I do not want 5 burner inserters. Okay. For now, we're just gonna do this here. We're gonna do it just like that. You to you to you. We're still using wooden chests because I don't like iron chests. Wooden chests you can burn later. Of course, I'm really far away from the nearest power. You will eventually have power. Here. There. Don't want to block the light, because if I do, I will forget to put one down. That's fine. Let's see, you don't have power, and then you. Okay, so now we're good. And I'm out of pulse. Oops. Nope, stop. I hate crafting things I don't actually need. Okay. You are making gear wheels, you are making transport belt. What's your deal? Too slow? How's that? Still too slow, huh? Well, it's as fast as I can do it without. I suppose I can make some fast ones, but that seems like a waste at this point. And so this is steel. We don't actually need to build this yet, I suppose. We just need to lay out the space for it. Where do my... Here it is. So, oy. If this is our steel block. Now we do need to decide how long to build the steel block. Which, let's see, so this is 1. I'm usually doing 4. I guess I'll do 4 again, just to kind of stick with the, I don't know, the scheme. So there's 1. You need 2 to make another one. So there's 2. 3. Oop, no. This is all wrong. Okay, let's try that again. So I have 1, 2. Let's see. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, so this is the start of 4, and now I need the end of 4. There. Which places my path right about here. 2 spaces. Just like that. We'll take this up here. Because after the steel, I think is, well, we should maybe leave space for oil. It's either oil or green circuits, which I guess we could do green circuits before oil because they don't need oil. That said, oil is on the raw bus, and if we're trying to limit the length of the raw bus, we should possibly do oil first. Okay. Well, at least we have the steel block. Well, thanks for joining me, Ursi. It's been nice to have you. I hope you will have a good night. Let's see, let's go to the map. I want to place my steel diagram. There we go. So I've got iron block, copper block, steel block. Our bus will come down this way. Clear this rock out of the way. Now we need to decide what this block is going to be, how big it's going to be, and what we're going to put there. So let's look through again my blueprint plan book here. Science, mining, circuits, belts. I don't have any oil thing in here. I think I do actually in here though, yeah. I have a refinery block here. Is this the same size as I've been using? Let's find out. Yeah, okay, so this is the same height that I've been using. It's a pretty massive block, but refineries are really large. And you often need to run a lot of them to get a significant amount of oil being produced. I think I might, although the problem with this one is the refineries then need to run into chemical plants. And one thing I used to do is I always used to offset the refineries, for example, like up here a block. That way the block here could be the chemical plants, turning them into the actual useful products. You know, I don't really need heavy oil and light oil and whatnot. I need the plastic and the sulfuric acid and all that stuff. I also need a bunch of tanks to store all these things. That said, I guess there's nothing really keeping me from putting this here, and then instead of piping it, I just pointed at my screen with my hand. Instead of piping it that upper right section up there, I could pipe it just kind of directly to the next block to the right instead of the next block north. Yep, let's do that. So, bam. This block is not going to be filled in for a very long time, and we'll clear this because these are going to go to the right instead of north. This will be refining, and then the next block over, we're going to have to deal with some water, but this one will start to be chemical plants. Oh, I forgot about smelting stone into brick. I'll have to fit that in here somewhere too. Ooh. Should I have done that before the refining block? Yeah, I think so. It makes more sense in my head that way. We're going to cancel this block. Going to cancel all this deconstruction. And I probably don't even need one run of 40, but I'll do it. There we go. And this is just going to be, yeah, this is just going to be one run of, whoops, smelting into stone brick. Now I also have, probably going to be a while before we unlock concrete. Here it is. So I don't remember the concrete recipe off the top of my head, but I think it's iron ore and stone brick and water. I think. So we may just want to do a concrete kind of right here. And concrete's another one of those things, I don't need a ton of concrete, but I want to do it in the right place. And this feels like the right place. So because this was going to be a tiny block anyway, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'll run this out. Oops. I keep doing that. I need to stop the click before I release shift. Okay, so here's this. It doesn't need to be huge, but maybe just, I don't know, that far. Arbitrary distance far. To leave space for concrete. So there is another block for that. Stone into brick, all the other things into concrete. And I can do like hazard concrete and all those things. And because I won't need that many, this is going to be plenty of space to do all that. Hopefully, yeah, that'll be plenty of space. So let's go back to our refinery. Now I can put the refinery block down. Let's say there is our refinery block. Same thing as before. This is actually going to go to the right. And this becomes our kind of, I don't know, raw processing, smelting and refining and whatnot. Runs all along here. Unfortunately, it kind of looks like I should have done the raw bus on top and the produced bus down here, because now we have more space. I can either turn it, commit to landfilling it, or who knows, completely redo it, I guess. Let's go see how big this water, I mean, if the water keeps going, I might have to do something about it. If it kind of stops, I might just be able to landfill it across. Oh dear. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. That's not good. Wow, this just keeps going, doesn't it? Okay, there's the end. Found the end. Okay, so it's a lot of water. But the bus is going to be up here, so maybe I can just kind of bridge this part, and then, well, let's keep exploring. I'll really be curious to see, this being the community map and all, where other people have decided to lay out their bus. 'Cause, man, there's a lot of water just hanging around. Oh, we found some biters, so I gotta be a little careful not to get too close. All right, so I think the bus would kind of come across right about here-ish. Yeah, kind of right in here, and then hit another thing of water over there. Eey. Although, what's our stone situation look like? We got a bunch of stone there. That's about it looks like, I guess. At least in our explored map. We could possibly do it. I mean, we would definitely need to get several assembling machines just making landfill. But we could do it. It's feasible. It certainly is still a lot more appealing than turning the bus or doing some kind of diagonal or replacement. I really hate buses with like turns in them. Just looks ugly. I don't like it. So I think that's maybe what we're gonna do. It's a plan as of now. Go back and take a look. Hopefully we'll be able to get at least like green circuits or something built before we have to start landfilling. I guess that depends on if I'm building north or south, and I'm going to start them before or after the oil. Green circuits are definitely something we could do early because they don't need the oil or the stone or the concrete. So conceivably we could do it starting kind of right up here where we already have space. We don't have to do landfill yet. That does lock us into a specific bus width though, which I haven't decided how long that is. But that means we could start green circuits like right here. Got a little bit of water to fill in, but to start. Green circuits being the most annoying thing, I think, to try and build early game by hand. You really, other than transport belt, which you need a ton of, but green circuits are like required for everything. Splitters and just all that stuff. It's annoying. So maybe let's look at our bus. See if we can decide how wide we want it to be. So if I have the 4 lanes, let's just kind of drag them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron. 2, 3, 4 of copper. So let's see, maybe 2 lanes of green, 1 of red, 1 of blue. Those are all of our circuits. And then stone. We need stone for things like railroad tracks. We need stone brick for things like furnaces. What else? I believe one of the rocket parts I think might need stone brick, or maybe that's concrete it needs. Don't remember. I'll have to look that up. So for now, I guess we'll plan on stone brick. I want coal to make things like grenades, explosives, and steel. Could probably get away with only 1 line of steel. So let's see. Let's think of all the other materials. I might be able to, let's see, an easy way to kind of look here. So we'll have coal, stone, iron. We won't have ore, but we'll have the iron plate, copper plate. We have steel. Oh yeah, so we need like plastic, sulfur, batteries. So batteries are made out of sulfur. Only through sulfuric acid. It's the explosives that have sulfur as an ingredient. Explosives are always awkward because you don't tend to put sulfur on the bus. You put things like sulfuric acid. But if you put sulfuric acid on the bus, you can't make explosives on the bus. You have to make explosives in the chemical plant area. And then things like rockets and atom bombs and stuff get a little more complicated. You don't really want explosives on the bus either. All right, we'll come back to it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we do have to decide what we put on the bus. If we have coal on the bus, we can probably get away with not putting plastic on the bus. We have to put petroleum. But if we put petroleum on the bus, we can make sulfur and sulfuric acid locally, and we can make plastic locally. So I'm thinking we put petroleum on the bus. And we already have the 3 circuits. The rest of this stuff we will make all locally. We don't need any of this stuff on the bus. Uranium. I think we'll do uranium on the raw bus. Do our kind of centrifuging and all that kind of stuff down there. Any of this other stuff go on the bus? I don't think so. None of these things need to be on the bus. It's all either kind of final products or locally used, stuff like that. Oh, refined concrete, fancy. Yeah, I think the rest of this stuff is fine. So let's see, we already have this, we already have this. We're planned for this. Planned for brick, which is not on this list somewhere. So let's see, this one is stone, brick. What did I say? Steel and coal in whatever order. We have 3 types of circuits. What else do we need? Just petrol and water, I think. So maybe I'll leave this 4th just in case we forgot something. And then plan on petrol and water. So another 2 spaces, petrol and water. That sounds like everything we need. It's a big commitment because if I build a whole bus like this now, it's gonna be a big pain to try and redo, but I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think I'm gonna commit. So if this is the bus here, let's drag our verticals back. This is our steel. We have steel, stone, oil. Yeah, so from here, I can just start building green circuits like right here on this block. So I think I will. Let's go up, and I don't have any termites. So let's try and make some more termites. And green circuits can go right here. So I do have, I believe, a blueprint already for this. Nope, that's not it. This is it. So I want to go this way. Now, I want to make sure I have space for the roboports, as always, next to the road. So I think I'm just going to go, let's see. That is 0 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go up just maybe 1 more. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go right there. There we go. And this will be our green circuit. We'll do, I don't know how many columns, a couple columns, maybe however many fit in this block, kind of already delineated by this guy. Although another thing I'm going to be more okay with in this series is if a block can't cut through all the way, I might be more okay with that. So maybe I'll do some math on how many columns of these things I can support. But at least the design is kind of centered. Now, I hope this doesn't clear all my stuff. No, it did. Okay. Clear all these trees. And this will be green circuits coming down. I guess I need to decide where exactly I want the green circuits already. Probably just this one, I think. Seems fine, although yeah, that did not actually need to exist at all. So here. And green circuits aren't going to be ahead of this. We just cleaned it up. There. All right, so unfortunately it looks like the termites destroyed my plans a bit, but that's fine. Let's see, you and you. So if I remember correctly, yeah, this outside one needs to be iron. Clear these trees, please. Thank you. We'll get iron running here. And I'll do the undergrounds as necessary. But copper needs to run right after it. So here. Like this. There we go. And for now, we'll just do copper like this. It'll change obviously when we get to 4 lanes. And I don't know if I have enough. I do not. I can run 2 of them at least. I do need some fast inserters for this. I'm gonna run out of copper. Do I have them backed up enough? Yes, good. While I'm here. And small poles of electric, of course. I don't even know. Don't even know. This ugly layout. Oops. Ugh. Well, whatever. Good enough. Let's get these all plugged in. I do want to make some, there we go, more these machines. Good. Looks like these are running just fine. Nope, this has no power. Well, that should be, oh, it needs an output. Yeah, there we go. There we go, like this. Ugh, still making these things? Okay, I don't have power poles. Okay, yeah, enough of that. Another power pole. Another power pole, there we go. And, never have anything I need. Just want to make sure these guys are running properly. Of course, I don't have any underground belt either. Come on now. I got a power pole, I suppose. Although. Okay, you go here, you go here. You go here, and of course. Actually, I can do all this, so hopefully I won't need to wait so long. There we go, good. Excellent, excellent. We have green circuits. All right. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call that the stream for the day. As always, thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to probably continue to do some of this on stream, some of this in videos. We'll see. It's going to be a very free-flowing kind of thing we've got. So feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to make sure you keep up with the community map. Go ahead and go to Reddit if you want to grab the exchange string and hop on for yourself. But I hope to see you either in another Factorio video, another stream, or any of my other content that I work on. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.